In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing an origin called the Lost Soul Origin, made by the Discord user 𝓵𝓷𝓷𝓴𝓼. But before we get into that, I would like to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button down below, as it's always helpful. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of 2021. Either way, on to the video. So as I said before, this is the Lost Soul Origin made by the Discord user 𝓵𝓷𝓷𝓴𝓼. Running through the description of the origin: once sent to the Nether, then sent back to the overworld. You don't know where you truly belong, or if you ever will truly belong. Running through the abilities, you've got Haunted Arrow. You gather all of your darkest memories and fire them at a throw, causing them to have an impaired vision for a certain amount of time. From the brief amount of experimentation I did with playing around with this ability, I couldn't quite tell if it does actually give the blindness effect or any form of imparation of the vision, because you can't exactly test it out by seeing how mobs react, because most of the time blindness doesn't actually affect them, but there normally would be some form of particle effects coming off of them to let you know that, hey, they've been given this effect anyhow, and I couldn't see that at all with the zombie. Either way, moving on to the next ability. Soul Leap. You bring up the souls from the Nether to jump an extra block higher. Essentially speaking, it's basically a jump boost without the jump boost effect being on. And because of the fact that this isn't actually a jump boost, it's actually adding boost to your own normal jump. You can actually drink a potion of leaping to get jump boost 2, and you're able to jump up 4 blocks high in certain scenarios, which I don't know how to feel about that one. That one's pretty nice to say the least. You can still use potions to get those added effects in, and you still have them by default, as well as I like the use of the soul walking, the soul boots particle effect that you get underneath you when you jump. The next ability is Release Your Soul. You can release your soul and spread it out far enough to point it out that you can phase through block. This incorporates with the soul spread ability, which when you use your primary ability, you release your soul and lose your humanoid form and become invisible, which gives you the Release Your Soul ability, which allows you to walk through blocks. I don't know why they're both described underneath two different things when they all come from the single ability, but we'll go with that and I'll go over it briefly. The first beautiful part about this ability: you can sit around in the blocks and troll around with the mobs around you, because they'll start hunting you if you're nearby enough, but because you're inside of walls, they can't exactly get to you, so it's funny to watch them just spaz around for a bit, as well as just to jump out, quickly hit them, and then shift back down into the actual blocks itself. Overall, this ability is provided with a bit of fun, and it is practically what the Phantom has. Practically. Either way, moving into the next ability, you've got Light Feet. Due to your ghostly state and having no true body, mean you don't actually take any fall damage, because you really don't ever actually hit the ground. This is effective in both forms, both the Phantom/Ghost state as well as the normal humanoid state. Moving into your neutral ability, you've got Charred Skin. When in the Nether, your skin has boiled over, leaving you with charred skin. I'm going to assume that it has something to do with the fact that you're not only a little bit grayer than normal, you're also very transparent in comparison to the normal Minecraft player, but you can't be 100% sure with this one. I don't know, you tell me, what's the difference between my skin now? Moving into your cons, you've got Dead or Alive. Being a shade of your past life and not being fully dead results into a half health of a normal human in between life and death. Overcomplication aside, essentially it just means that you have 5 hearts instead of the normal 10. But you know, good descriptions are good descriptions as always. More exhaustion. You lose hunger quicker because you waste energy in keeping your soul in a humanoid form. From what I can tell, the hunger losses are roughly about the same in either mode. Essentially, in the humanoid form, you lose it quickly. You lose it as quickly in the soul loss form as well. It doesn't really matter which mode you're in. You lose your hunger just as fast in either. Blinding light. You haven't been able to see the sun for so long that it burns your skin. The only heat that you can get is from the Nether. Being in the soul spread mode will allow you to not get burnt when in the sun, and you know what's absolutely genius about this data pack? When you do spawn, you'll automatically spawn within the spread soul mode, so you won't be cooking the moment that you spawn in the Minecraft world, which I personally think is just a beautiful addition there, just a little tweak to make it so you don't get murdered the moment you join a world, just because that's what your origin does. And moving into the next con, you've got Meaty Diet. You only ate flesh in the Nether, and now you cannot stand the taste of anything but that. Now, words and descriptions can be misleading here. As it says you can only eat flesh and that's the only thing you can stand, but it just means that you can eat normal meat and all the things along those lines. Rotten flesh will still have the chance of giving you the hunger buff, and I literally got that with the only bit of rotten flesh that I ate just to try it out. And vegetables whatsoever, fruit, anything that's not meat will not work, so just throw it out. You can't use it, it's pointless to you. Going off of the editor's note that's at the end of this Origin's description, it's been told that this was their first data pack that they actually created, and honestly, it's not that bad. It's a pretty decently competent made data pack overall. Either way, I want to give a massive thanks to my members, my channel members, members, my $10 member 𝓵𝓷𝓷𝓴𝓼, my $5 member Just Dino. If you want to have your names at the end of the video or featured at the end of the video, if you want to give extra support to my channel, check out the join button down below. If not, come check out the Discord server. We're almost about to hit 500 Discord members, and it'd be highly appreciated if you come and join. Either way, until next time guys, make sure to leave a like, smash subscribe, and goodbye.